And I can remember, you know, like movies like Red Dawn kind of propping up the idea of a Russian invasion.
Yes.
So I'm pretty concerned about our nuclear weapons policy.
Right, we were told when I was a kid to hide under our desks.
Yeah, duck and cover.
Because it might be
Yeah, because that's going to save you. Yeah. So you know, prior to the Korean summit, when you had Bush and Kim Jong-un sort of arguing about who was sort of more militaristically powerful, and Trump starts talking about how big his button is and how quick he is to push it, makes me concerned about the sole authority of a president to launch a nuclear strike against another country.
Right.
I'm curious to what your position would be as president about the sole authority of the president to launch. And if you are against that, what would you suggest to mediate the ability of the president to launch a nuclear attack by himself?
There are actual bills proposed in Congress right now, which I assume you know, seeking to change that. And we all know what he's saying. Right now, one man can say it, or a woman can say it. And there are bills proposing, and I think there will be a lot of things after Trump is president. We're going to see a lot of changes, because there are a lot of places where there's not an actual limit on presidential authority, but we just never assumed it was going to be someone who would even think about crossing certain lines, whether they were liberal, conservative, Democratic, or Republican, or whatever. I think that will change, and I think that is one of the things that would. Interestingly enough, on that one, I don't myself feel as much concern and fear, because I feel that there are people within that administration and within our government and within our military who know what they're dealing with. You see this man, for who he is and how he behaves. And Nuremberg, the whole point of the Nuremberg trials was it doesn't matter if your commander told you to do it. If you know it's wrong, there's a higher law. And I'm not saying we shouldn't be concerned, and I'm not saying we shouldn't change that. I'm not saying we shouldn't support that law. But that's one where I tend to think there are some sane people around him. We're basing on hope, and for that reason, yes, I would support that legislation. But I hope to see a world where, and this is what we have to imagine for ourselves, to stop even imagining a world of peace. That's the greatest danger. Let us imagine a world where nuclear bombs no longer exist.
Right on.